Hello and welcome back to my channel. Subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts on my videos. I promise you that you're going to find my videos intriguing. Now, following the Israel versus Palestine, people have been talking about not supporting certain brands and stores. And in this video, a sister is heard saying the government and corporations are terrified of a Black Friday boycott. Now, looking at the fact that this is the biggest earnings season, a sister says people have come up with a list, or lists rather, of what to boycott, and this season they are not seeing a dime. Now, this is a social media movement call for Black Friday boycott in solidarity with Palestinians. This is all over. People are talking about it. More reason the government and corporations are terrified about it. I mean, Black Friday is near the corner, and hearing this from people, laugh out loud. Now, I think this is when they will know that people are serious about calling for a ceasefire. Let's check out the sister's video. I will be right back, and when I come back, you know how it gets.
The government and corporations are terrified of a Black Friday boycott. I'm saying this as somebody who works in social media management, as someone who has worked in retail before, and somebody that falls on the category of influencer, even though I identify more as a content creator. Q4 is the biggest earnings section of the year. Corporations spend millions to advertise, to put out sponsorships, because this is their biggest earning season. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas. They stow away so much money just for these 3 months of the year, because these are biggest shopping times. It is not a coincidence that this 4-day pause is happening during Black Friday week. They are scared because we are going by the BDS movement list. On top of that, many of us are making our own personal list of what to boycott. So if you made a list about who to boycott, whether it's food related, tech related, beauty and makeup related, clothes related, bring it on back for Christmas. The economy has all been going through with the recession, and they are banking to make that money back this Christmas, and they will not see a dime. Keep the pressure going.
Remember back in the first iteration of BLM, Black people did not one dime, and Black people did a Black Friday boycott back in 2015, which actually started in 2014, but continued through 2015. Have you noticed that ever since, Black Friday has been trash because it did what it was supposed to do? Now, for now, let's check out these teachers, and when I get back, I continue, and we even talk more about this boycott. Here are the videos. I will be right back.
Of a Black Friday boycott.
Go watch her video, because a humanitarian pause so people can go shopping is absolutely insane. But people in the B2C retail space, how are your promo teams doing? Because the ones I know are freaking out a little bit, and I think that's a really good indicator that this is being taken very seriously. This is probably the easiest way for any of us, any normal people like me and you, to speak their language. So boycott Black Friday, boycott Cyber Monday, boycott until change happens. Save your money.
They boycott.
All right, y'all, we are officially in the fuck around and find out stage. And if you feel like your votes don't count, that your tax dollars are going to things that you don't agree with, you know, taxation without representation, if you are unhappy with our presidential candidates, if you are unhappy with the record profits yet record high prices, boycott this Black Friday. Boycott this Black Friday and make them shit their frickin' pants. They think we're stupid, and they think we're cowards. They think that this 4-day ceasefire will get us all to stop talking about Gaza and out shopping and pretending like everything's normal. Things are not normal. There is an actual genocide happening, and we have begged our leaders to do something, and they haven't done it. So let's rise them back and show them that we're not stupid, and they should be afraid of us.
Our next protest is Black Friday, and here's what we're doing. Number one, we're boycotting all consumerism. You're not buying anything on Black Friday. We are not spending 1 red cent on anything on Black Friday. Number two, we are going to hashtag fight money with money. We are divesting our money from major corporate banks and putting it into credit unions. Follow the hashtag to learn more about this movement. And yes, banks are closed on Thanksgiving, but they are open on Black Friday. Number three, for those of us who are fired up, we are protesting in person. Everyone who is humanly possible that can get to Washington, D.C. is going to the White House. That means basically anyone on the Eastern Seaboard or within driving distance, or if you got money like that, flying distance to Washington, D.C. is going to show up outside the White House. And for those of us who cannot make it to Washington, D.C., we are going to our state capital and we are protesting. And if you live in a huge state like Florida or Texas, where your state capital is like 8 hours away and you can't do that either, then go to your local city mayor's office. We did it for the Women's March. We can do it for Palestine. And we're doing a social media blackout, posting the Palestine flag. That's it. Palestine, the flag. That's all you got to do. Post it on your Instagram, post it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your X, on your TikTok. Let's flood our timelines with our support. There's nothing that needs to be said at this point. It's been said. We're just showing solidarity in numbers. If you agree with this plan, like, comment, share. Let's get the ball rolling on social media so we can take it to the next step, which is start organizing in small groups in real life so we can all unite to make this happen. And if you don't live in the USA, but you want to join in global solidarity, we are referring to Friday, November 24th as an action day.
Black Friday.
And as someone who works at Amazon, I've been noticing that work has been really slow. I mean, we have our little fast moments here and there, but it's been really slow as of late. So I say this and keep up the good work. We're doing amazing. We're impacting these corporations and they are freaking terrified. Keep it up. Keep it up. And also make sure to look on Etsy. To see if you can support like a local artist who are doing commissions. Hell, even make some crafts yourself. This is Crafty Christmas this time around, correct, right? So yes, go check on Etsy, see if you can make some crafts yourselves or commission a local artist. World is your oyster, babe.
The U.S. government estimates by the end of Black Friday and Cyber Monday that they're going to have $6 billion. That $6 billion is going to go back to Israel to continue funding genocide. This 4-day ceasefire is not just a 4-day ceasefire. The American government is preparing to refund Israel for genocide. The American government is trying to get people to stop protesting and stop boycotting. So if you're spending money on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you are giving money to commit more genocide. Stopping this estimated $6 billion starts with you not buying anything on Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Of a Black Friday boycott.
Go listen to her video for more context. Now, my kids are teenagers and they're very aware of what's going on in the world, and they see the the capitalist wheel just crushing us every single month. And we've talked about we're not doing Christmas this year. We're not. This is going to be the easiest boycott ever because even if I wanted to participate, I couldn't. We have a consumer economy. It's based on a lot of consumerism, but they've gotten so greedy that we can no longer consume. One of the elements of the success story of Ford is that they made a product that their employees could afford because their employees were making enough money. And we can't even do that for living in America. We're not doing Thanksgiving either. We're going to go on a hike. My son works at a grocery store, so they gave him a free turkey. We're going to cook up the turkey and make sandwiches. I am not going to participate in this holiday season. It's the only power we have. It is the only power we have is not participating in it. Follow me for part 2 for anti-capitalist holiday season ideas.
Are terrified of a Black Friday boycott. Okay, so go back and watch the rest of that video. But she basically goes on to explain how Q4 is the biggest earning season of the year for these corporations. I want to say Q4 starts around October because you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then you also have Christmas shopping and you have New Year's. So these corporations have so many chances to rack up all of this money because it's the holidays. Everyone wants to spend, get their boo some gifts, and all of that. But
what I wanted to talk about is how she is correct when she says that they will spend millions, if not billions. Definitely, some of them are definitely spending billions just to get their products and their brands in front of our faces. Because, like I said, the more people are aware of what they're selling or what they're offering, especially with the deal attached to that, their chances of making a sale increases exponentially. So what I just wanted to say is, as someone who was previously under the hyper individualistic mindset and was concerned about getting money, oh my gosh, I got to get rich and rich. Not rich, but I really just wanted to be financially stable. But anyways, as someone who was in that hyper individualistic mindset and was following all of this drop shipping and affiliate marketing and YouTube automation so I can make thousands of dollars in months, my point is that these people right now, they are raving about Q4. Like I said, I was watching these videos just like a month and a half ago. I was watching these videos nearly every single day, and they are raving about all of these promotions, where to put ads, who to show these ads to. Like, they don't realize that our needs have changed and our focus has changed. We don't want to support genocide. And so I just want this to be your reminder that just because there is a 4-day humanitarian pause does not mean the genocide has paused. It does not mean that doctors do not still have to perform amputations and surgeries without anesthesia. It does not mean that mothers are not still giving birth on floors of crowded shelters. It does not mean that Palestinian men and boys are going out looking for family members, neighbors, children under the rubble. All of this is still happening. They are still without food, water, electricity.
Like I was saying, have you noticed that ever since Black Friday has been trashed because it did what it was supposed to do? When you look at the numbers in 2015, Black Friday sales fell 10% from the previous year when people started not one dime, and the sales were massively low that year. And every consecutive year, Black Friday has grown less and less. But the problem is, when the promotion of these boycotts were done, there was not a strong enough direct link between the cause of action and the effectiveness of boycott. It was not in the news, and people did not say enough on social media. Now, the downshift in Black Friday sales is because of people. This is all traceable to the economic boycott because of police brutality, and that enabled the mainstream media to spin the idea that Black Friday sales were going down for various reasons, like Black Friday sales drop as Americans shop online, when that's not what happened. And fewer people participated in Black Friday than ever before now, almost a decade later, and that's because of the work people did. But there is just a need to be much more prescient and present with that connective link, the need of putting that connective tissue in there, because the mainstream media is not going to sell that story. They're going to say everything except giving you credit for the boycott. Now, that powers that be afraid of the boycotting, and that's why definitely the ceasefire is coming now. But with a financial boycott and the cause of direction are not directly connected, like the Montgomery bus boycott, you have to be explicit and stating this has gone down because of this. We are not giving you our money because of your military actions. So post about it, tweet about it, be explicit. This is why we're not shopping, and do not be weak. Now, in the wake of this upcoming annual Black Friday shopping season, this movement on social media is calling for consumers worldwide to stand in solidarity with Palestinians by boycotting the event. Now, this initiative, which is gathering steam across platforms like Twitter, aims to register a protest against the recent escalation of violence and military actions in the Gaza Strip by Israeli forces. Now, the boycott is being proposed as a non-violent response to the ongoing conflict conflict and strife that has gripped Gaza. The aim is to abstain from the traditional rush of consumer activity that marks the start of the holiday season. By refusing to partake in this annual shopping frenzy, advocates believe they can make a statement that reverberates globally, highlighting the plight of the Palestinians. Now, the recent escalations in Gaza have sparked international concern and dialogue about the Palestinian situation. The conflict between Israel and Palestinians, which spans decades, saw a severe spike recently, with the militant group Hamas launching a massive cross-border attack, resulting in the loss of many lives and the capture stages. The world has witnessed an alarming military campaign, and this initiative is a response to the perceived inaction or indifference of global powers to these shocking events. The boycott movement is primarily being propagated through social media platforms like Twitter, and these platforms have become a potent tool for spreading messages and rallying support for causes across the globe. Advocates are hoping that these digital channels can help amplify their call, encouraging a significant number of people to abstain from participating in Black Friday and in turn draw attention to the Palestinian cause. Now, I want to send a big shout out to the hundreds of thousands of people who volunteered, organized, participated in mobilization and disruptions and engaged in the shutdown day of action, which started as a national initiative but became a truly global manifestation of solidarity with the Palestinian people. The massive widespread participation in Global Day of Action to shut it down for Palestine leaves no doubt. The movement to end Israel's genocide in Gaza is growing stronger and stronger. The Biden administration is a full partner in this genocide, but in cities, towns, and college campuses across the country, the people made it clear that they stand with Palestine. The next big step for this movement will be on Black Friday, November 24. This is the biggest retail sales day of the year, with billions of dollars in total sales, where people are planning to hold boycotts like we are discussing here, disruptions and rallies on this economically crucial day to make it clear that there will be no business as usual until Palestine is free. Now, I checked out the comments to have an insight on what others think about this as well, and these are the comments. It's not like any of the deals are good anyway. My bank account is forcing a boycott. A Black Friday boycott has no weight if we don't boycott the consumerism of Christmas as a whole. Only buying handmade products from local shops. I've never seen any boycott ever go through on TikTok. Ever. It's not going to happen. This is the app to talk about doing stuff, not actually following. Exactly. Ceasefire was for American capitalism, not for the Palestinian people. Where are the deals even at though? I look through Amazon and they have like $2 off of stuff. Talking about Black Friday deals, there's no Black Friday. Anyway, guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.